hell? Where'd it go? I hit myself. Uh, yeet, yeet. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Just gotta fix my microphone real quick here. The settings on OBS. Okay, we are all set. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with Game 3 of the ALCS in Cleveland. As you can see, I went with a background showing the last time the Indians were in this situation. Back in 2016 against the Blue Jays. We all remember how that series went. So, tonight, or today, tonight, whatever, we got the Yankees in town again. Should be an interesting, good game, I think. But anyways, let's get into the starting lineups. And it's pretty much 95% the same lineup that we've seen the first two games from the Yankees. Leading off at second base, you have Gleyber Torres. Batting second, right fielder Juan Soto. Batting third, center fielder Aaron Judge. Batting cleanup, designated hitter Giancarlo Stanton. Batting fifth, third baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr. Got a new face in the lineup. First baseman John Birdie bats sixth. Batting seventh, shortstop Anthony Volpe. Batting eighth, left fielder Alex Verdugo. And also in the lineup for the first time, we have Jose Trevino behind the plate in the squat, calling the shots at catcher. And then for the Yankees on the mound is Clark Schmidt. The Guardians, it's a lineup that we've kind of seen before, low-key. Leading off, you have left fielder Stephen Kwan. Batting second, designated hitter Kyle Manzardo. Batting third, third baseman Jose Ramirez. Batting cleanup, first baseman Josh Naylor. Batting fifth, center fielder Lane Thomas. Batting sixth, right fielder Daniel Schneemann. First time I think we're seeing him start, for sure. Batting seventh, second baseman Andres Jimenez. Batting eighth in the squat, calling the shots behind the dish, catcher Austin Hedges. And batting ninth, we have the surprisingly good shortstop Brian Rocchio. On the mound for the Guardians is Matthew Boyd. All right. Let me actually see if I can look up the career history between these pitchers and the lineups. You know, like Juan Soto, he essentially owned Alex Cobb. Like there's ownage, and then there's what he's been doing to Alex Cobb. What's up, Lamar? What's good, Manuel? There's Lamar with his emojis. Let's tell if that's like the real Lamar. I mean, who the heck would make a fake Lamar Spencer account? But yeah, Daniel Barry. What's up, Daniel? Damn, Daniel. All right, so they're showing the lineup now. Yankees looking to take a almost probably insurmountable 3-0 lead in the series. I don't think this Guardians team would be able to come back from down 3-0. I don't think it would be able to happen. So we have to win today to have a chance. So yeah, not a great regular season for Boyd, but this postseason, 6 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 walks, 10 Ks. And let's see here. So against, oh damn it, they just took it away. They took it away. Damn it. I can see their career against him, but no, they took it away. Damn you, ESPN. It's just about to see like their history against him, but not like it matters. Oh well. Be a beautiful day, sunny, probably a little chilly in Cleveland. You see the shadows have already pretty much engulfed the field, so no worry about that. So Gleyber Torres steps in, and here's the first pitch. And it's a strike. And run away from Progressive Field for Game 3 of the ALCS. Here's the 0-1 from Boyd. Beautiful strike, too. This umpire has the ha for his strike call, not the. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little high, all right. Change the eye level. Okay. Okay. Remember against the Cubs in his first start, my dude freaking abused the strike zone. He was all in the strike zone. Pitch. Okay. Nah, not enough bite on that pitch. It didn't really come back. Okay, now don't lose him. 2-2 pitch from Boyd. No. Higher. Yo, that was right on the freaking. Oh my god. That's a. If I've ever seen one. That's a. Ha. Hey, umpire, brother. Brother, umpire. What are you doing, fam? That's a strike. That's a ring 'em up. Payoff pitch from Boyd. And Torres fouls it off. So we have not seen a single pinch hitter from the Yankees thus far. That's actually impressive. Off pitch again. Fouls that off. Should have been. We should have already been on Juan Soto, but umpire want to be unserious. Here's the payoff again from Boyd. Ball four. Good job, ump. Stared at a strike three, and now they walked him. Freaking umpire. So again, the infield, you have Ramirez, Rocchio, Jimenez, Naylor, and Hedges. Then the outfield is Kwan, Thomas, and Schneemann. Damn, Daniel. So Juan Soto is going to be hit with a pitch clock violation? He's not happy, and neither is Boone. They're like, wait, what? They're like, wait, what? What happened? What are you talking about? See, he's down. There's 8 seconds, and he's not looking. Yeah. It was 8 seconds. He wasn't even looking at the pitcher. So that's a strike already. Gotta be looking. These umpires are already being unserious, though. Umpires, whose last name kind of looks like lasagna. Yeah, I wonder who he's going to be in favor of. Lasagna. It's like already starting with the shenanigans. Pitch is fly ball left field and caught by Thomas. What a snag. Oh. That ball, I thought it was going to get down in front, but good sliding snag by Lane Thomas. Nationals fans are probably kind of sad because it's like, oh man, a former National getting another former National out. Darn. It's snagged though. Got the freaking sun glare. Pitch. Miss from Boyd. Judge. Good pitch from Boyd. So 1 down. Judge finally homered in game 2. Here's the 0-1 to Judge. Is it me, or does it seem like this camera's a little higher? I don't know, like on the original camera from like when Bally's does it, you can't see the seats above home plate. So 0-2 count, fans waving their towels, and now we have a timeout. I want to shut my freaking curtain real quick. Got this damn sun glare in my head, in my eyes. My eyes! My eyes! Okay, there we go. All right. I think we'll be good now. I think we'll be good now. Oh yeah, we're really good now. Okay. All right. 0-2. Pitch. And a miss struck him out. Dude, Matthew Boyd, dude. They're not afraid of Aaron Judge. Hit him with the slider. Judge should have been out of the inning. But Dan Lasagna, or whoever the home plate umpire is. Here's Stanton. First pitch is in the dirt. Two homers, 5 RBIs for Stanton in the postseason. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Oh. See, Boyd, 2 starts, 5 hits allowed, 10 Ks, 3 walks this postseason. Should I have 11 now? Well, fouled it off the bat. ALCS. Oh yeah, 2016. We all remember that against the Blue Jays. They called that one. 2-1 from Boyd. 2 down, 1 on. Pitch. Ball. 3-1. So he attacks Judge with no problem, but now all of a sudden he can't really lock in on Stanton here. Here's the 3-1 from Boyd. Pitch. Beautiful pitch, just dropped right in. Last second, I mean, a lot of people, I bet you Giancarlo thought that was a ball, but it dropped in last second. Again, fans on their feet. Pitch. Pops it out of play. Gonna be real fun is next year when the stadium renovations are done to see what the stadium actually looks like. Because they're going to have some more, I think, stuff coming up too. Here's the payoff pitch. Ball 4. Jazz Chisholm, a little lefty on lefty matchup. Pitch. Strike. He might have been more careful with Stanton. But I mean, he went right after Judge. Wow. Pitch. Did he offer? No. Gotta fix something in my. There we go. Then Schneeman out in right field. One of the only guys that's kind of still in the sunlight. It's like, hey, Daniel, you have the glasses on the back of your cap. You know, you could use those. 1-1. Fouls it off. Barely stays alive on that one. So 1-2, regardless. Greetings from Germany. Waldemar Gillet. Let's play ball. A little German in high school. I can't remember what a lot of the words were, though. Up, let's go. So now it's a strike. Okay. It wasn't a strike for Torres, but it's a strike for Chisholm. All right. So there you go again with Boyd being really good. And we will go to the bottom of the first. Guardians have a chance to maybe do something. You know, get this crowd really going. This is, of course, Matthew Boyd's first postseason. Never made it with the Tigers. And I think the 1 year he was with Seattle, I don't think he really did much, if anything, with them. Stanton bat flip to walk. Wow. Wow. Well, a good start for Matthew Boyd. He did walk two, but the one should have been a strikeout, and you can't look past Indians there for real. Oh my God. He's talking about Indiana. Buck's house. Of course. All right. Let's see what the bats can do. Yeah, we lose this game. You might as well say the series is over. We might win game four, but we ain't winning the series. Because that means there'd be like an immense amount of pressure on this young team having to win 4 of 5. Like, no. No, that's not going to happen. Not when you have to face Garrett Cole and Rodon again. Start time is so awkward, but because they have Dodgers Mets after this game, so again, there's the lineup: Kwan, Manzardo, Ramirez, Naylor, Thomas, Schneeman, Jimenez, Hedges, and Rocchio, with Daniel making his first start of the postseason. Haven't really seen him much. It's mainly been junk out in right field. So here's Kwan against the righty. Schmidt outside, ball one. Clark Schmidt recently came back, I believe. 5-5 in 16 starts in the ALDS game 3. He went 4 and 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 4 Ks. Fouls it off. Last time the Guardians were at home, we faced the Tigers in that thrilling game 5. With Matthew Boyd on the mound. God. Here's the 1-1. 2-1 outside. 2-1 from Kwan to Kwan. Inside 3-1. See if they can work the crap out of Schmidt like they did with Garrett Cole in that 1 inning that took him out of the game. Here's the 3-1 to Kwan. That's okay. That's a strike. All right. Thought it might have went out a little outside, but no, it was a good spot. Manzardo on deck. Then you have, of course, J Ram and the rest of those guys. Payoff pitch to Kwan. I walked him. Good job. Good job, Kwan. Draws that 6-pitch walk. You have Chisholm, Volpe, Torres, and Birdie with Trevino behind the dish. So there's 2 Gold Glovers there, and Volpe and Trevino. 1 Gold Glove apiece. And then Verdugo, Judge, and Soto in the outfield. First time we're seeing Birdie and Trevino in this series, for sure. Here's Cal Manzardo. And he bloops it in and get down. I don't think Soto knew where that ball was going to go. And Here we go. 2 on already. That thing was like, that was going to be one of those classic sky high flyouts that we've seen so many times. It looks like it's going to get down, and then all of a sudden, one of the the right fielder goes Superman and makes a diving catch. But not that time. So there you go, 2 on already, just like what the Yankees did. And now here's Jose Ramirez. Guardians already in striking distance. Ball. What these guys got to do is, if Schmidt doesn't have it, really put him in a situation like, don't be getting over aggressive. Just continue to do what you've been doing. Besides the swinging at garbage. To get rid of that mantra, don't swing at garbage. Just swing at a pitch that you think you can mash. Of course, the last time we saw Jose Ramirez in game 2, he hit a home run. As they're showing right now, he absolutely mashed one to right. So that's a good way to end, I guess, the game for him. All right. Here's the 1-1 to Ramirez. Fouls it off. Chisholm gives it a look, but it goes foul. Off the dugout. So 1-2, and let's see if J-Ram can do damage. All right. Jose, 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 Jose. I need Jose a base hit right here, please. Oh, yes, Mr. Jose Ramirez, I'd like a base hit, please. Just give me a nice little base hit. A gap shot would be great, but a base hit would be awesome, regardless of where it is. We'd all love a homer here, but I'd love a base hit even more. Get us on the board. 1-2 to J-Ram. Pitch. Pushed it foul. So he's timing him up real nice. And as we know with J-Ram, the longer that bat goes, the better his chances of getting a hit are. Unless he just stares at a pitch right on the border and he gets rung up like these umps have been known to do to us. Especially Lane. 1-2. Swing at a pitch inside. Why are we swinging at a pitch inside, brother? That's ball too, but, again, he gets over aggressive sometimes because he tries to do it all himself when he doesn't need to. Helping him out, as always. That's a Guardian tradition, helping out a struggling pitcher. Of course, he'd have the worst at bat of the 3 so far. Here's Naylor. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to Naylor. Naylor, little soft grounder. They'll get 1. That's it. Freaking loser. But he does move the runner. Runners move. Because, Josh Naylor with the patented RBI groundout to first. Here's Lane. Grounder right to third, and the throw gets there, and that is it for the inning. So this team is F to the E to the E to the B to the L to the E. I hate this team. Top of the second coming up. Great start, but as usual, horrible ending. Gonna be that kind of game. Yep, it's gonna be that kind of game. They get runners on, but they can't bring them across. WWE interested in bringing AJ Lee back? And if she's down, the storylines would be pretty damn good with her and CM Punk. I mean, like, innings started off so well. The walk, the blue base hit, and then our three better hitters themselves. Jose swinging at a pitch that's at on his ankles, and then Josh Naylor with the traditional RBI. I almost said RBI. I wish traditional ground out to first base, and then Lane Thomas ground out to third. I know. I think we've left a small army on base in the playoffs so far. We've left as many guys on base that you could probably have an army. Small. You could arm a small nation with these guys. Like this. The amount of guys that I don't even know how to put it, man. My God, my brain is mush. This team did to me. Ah, padded cell time. Padded cell time. Oh man, I hate this team. Have I mentioned how much I dislike this team? I hate them because they do this to me all the time. They get runners on, but they can't bring them across. Teasing. Stop with the teasing. Tease, blue balls. I need to do. I forgot to do the blue balls dance. Blue balls, blue balls, blue balls. Yankees win the game tonight. No, not tonight. Tomorrow. If they win tonight and tomorrow, they move on to the World Series. And what is probably the most disappointing CS series, and as long as I can remember, I don't remember a series like this. It's true, Lamar. The Browns' inability to score has seeped into the freaking Guardians team now. Even the Guardians are doing it. Swinging and a miss, 0-2 to Birdie. John Birdie, I believe, was a Marlin and then acquired by the Yankees. Or was that Nick Birdie? So many birdies these days. Little Birdie! Here's the 0-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 1, a 2, a 3, a bye-bye. Struck him out. Made easy work of John Birdie. It's crazy how Matthew Boyd has had the longest outings for our pitchers thus far. So here's the first pitch coming in. Ball. Volpe? Yeah. Volpe, 1 RBI this postseason, batting 278, 736 OPS. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2. Same old story, just a different day. Well, there's a strike. I don't even want to know how many runners we've left on base this postseason in general. I feel like almost the size of a small village. For sure. 2-1. Fouls it off. 2-2. Like, this is putting an immense amount of pressure on your pitcher because, again, and it's exemplified in the postseason, your pitcher is like walking through a minefield when you're doing this because they can't really lock in. They have to like treat every pitch like it's that pitch. 2-2. almost was able to lock it in there, but I think it kind of died before it got there. So full count to Volpe. Come on, Matthew. 10 starts this season, 2-2 record, 1.14 whip. Cardinals, Marvin Harrison Jr. in concussion protocol. Damn. That's tough. Payoff pitch. Foul. Payoff pitch again from Boyd. The pitch from Boyd. Payoff. Ball four. Oh, come on, Boyd. There's a look at the stadium. I mean, it's like a mid-September crowd, maybe like early summer crowd too. And here's Verdugo, takes the first pitch, strike. The ump cam. Yeah, that's the ump cam. That's interesting. At first base. That's an interesting perspective. Here's the 0-1 to Verdugo. Chopper. And that gets over lazy ass Naylor's glove. And that's first to third. He goes into second. And it's second and third. Because we have a freaking loser at first base. And man. He's talking to the ump. They said he was blocking the base. Come on, Naylor. You gotta have a more higher vertical than that, bro. Not that was somehow, some way the first baseman would have had like Michael Jordan hops. All right, so that's their first hit. They're talking to Aaron Boone about it now, I guess. Some of these rules, I don't get them. Bill Belichick and Shador are already being linked to the Raiders. Of course. Of course. But I don't know if Bill's even wanting. I don't even know if Bill wants to coach. They got Pierce. I could see the Brady thing though. I could see that. To Trevino. Ball one. Come on, Boyd. Don't let your freaking loser first baseman ruin your vibe. Because your loser first baseman has like no vertical whatsoever. Swing and a miss. One one. Hit through, and that's probably going to score two. Trevino. Brother. 1-0 Yankees. Because our loser first baseman has like no vertical. He's like me jumping. Oh, and then man, they're just hitting everything right at Naylor. Hitting everything right at Naylor. He's like me. Looks like he's never played the base before. Inside. Feeble ass team. Of course, though, of course. First baseman, Naylor. Mr. Ground out to first base. It was the 1-0 throw to first, and they got him pinned in a rundown. Checking the runner at. Runner did not go, though. Verdugo stayed at third, but there's 2 out. They caught Trevino kind of napping at first base. Unless they were trying like a double steal and Verdugo just never went. Because you got to be careful. If you go, you might get doubled up. We've seen that happen. They must have maybe thought about doing a double steal or something, but nope, nothing happened. So Verdugo stays, and so interesting strategy there. Okay then. 1-0 to Torres. Strike. Keep it at a 1-0 deficit. See if we can maybe do something to plate. Unless we embarrass ourselves again. Shoot the top with the bottom of the order coming up. On one pitch. Fouls it off. So it would be the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up. No. Yeah, it'd be 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be a 6, 7, 8. Boy, here's the 1-2. They're really trying to get these guys to bite on that low pitch. But see, unlike us, they don't bite on that. We will just try to eat it all up. 2-2. Loops it into the left. Right at Quan, makes the catch. Retires the side. So they do get 1, but that's it. So at least you limited the damage. Not mad about that. It's just. Naylor, I mean, if we had an athletic first baseman, Manzardo probably makes both of those plays. But no, we got a chubby man at first base who can barely jump or anything. Naylor's more like a DH these days. That dude is chubs like me. He's chungus. He's chubs like me. He's chungus. He's fat. There's like a clip from TNA years ago with Scott Steiner. He's like, he's fat. I think I have the clip, otherwise I'd play it. But like, he's like, he's fat. Oh my god. Steiner, man, he was a gem in wrestling back then with his freaking segments and promos. Oh my god, the Steiner math thing that he always did. Oh god, Big Papa Pump. Oh brother, that was some good stuff. Just got to bring wrestling into it. What? This is probably the best position wrestling has been in overall in years. Like it's watchable, right? It's actually interesting to watch. It's actually interesting to watch. It's a while though where I never watched it at all. It was just not interesting. It's not really about the wrestling itself, it's about the stories being told. The storylines. Yeah, the storylines are pretty interesting too. Yep. All right, so we got the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Lovely. I believe that would be what Schneeman, Jimenez, and Hedges. Nah. Or would it be bad, somewhat bad, and straight up bona fide ass? And then you get Rokio, who's actually been amazing, which I never expected. But there's Schmidt, his pitch types, the cutter, knuckle curve so far. Schneeman, fly ball. Wow, this is actually going to go back and caught by Verdugo, who runs into the wall. Little chest bumps the Sherwin-Williams had. Okay, that's a loud out number one, but it's still an out. I kind of wish that would have somehow boinked off the wall. Yankee Stadium is probably boinking off the wall with how small that ballpark is. Here's Jimenez. 0-1 count to Jimenez. Or Jimenez. Liner, that's going to go to second. And out number two. Feeble. Feebility has returned. Oh, it's kind of not what you'd expect for a playoff game, but okay. He has returned. But this is what you'd expect from this feeble ass team. The weak ass bottom of the order. All? Wow, 1, 2, 3. It's 2-0 to Hedges. Hopper, that'll be it. There we go. Just standing, of course. That's always fun. Top of the third. Easy work. Because our freaking lineup is ass. So Gavin Williams will be starting tomorrow. He hasn't pitched since the regular season ended. And keep in mind, that was over 2 weeks ago. His last start was canned because of rain. So it's been over 2 weeks since he's last pitched. Oh my god. Now we got to get through their freaking all-star portion of their lineup. Oh man, we might be cooked, guys. This lineup is feeble. No surprise, this inning is going to be insanely quick, being as our 6, 7, 8 all have cooked spaghetti noodles for bats. Cooked spaghetti noodles. That's so funny. Uh, First pitch to Soto is a strike. He was like lining up a bunt attempt. Flew out his first time up. Here's the 0-1 from Boyd. Strike. He had a pitch clock violation last time up. So 0-2 again. Boyd trying to keep this a 1-0 game. And hopefully the offense will wake up and give him some run support. There's Schneeman. Oh, I'm sorry, is that Lane? I couldn't tell. I think that was Lane. Yeah. 0-2. Oh. Yeah, if I'm the Guardians this offseason, I would try to maybe make the bench a little better. Maybe get us a right fielder that can actually hit. 1-2. 2-2 again. Here we go with this now. Someone mentioned about Anthony Santander. I'd be down. Platoon him with junk. 2-2. Grounder to second. Jimenez over. Got him. Well, like, even if you wanted to make junk more like a first base, I guess, because it depends on what happens with Naylor. If they get rid of Naylor, maybe you could bring in like a guy to platoon with Manzardo. I don't know who the heck it would be, but it probably wouldn't be someone big. I guess we'll have to wait and see what they do. Here's Judge. Struck out his first time up, swing and a miss. .158 average, 4 RBIs on the year, on the postseason so far. 0-1. I'm just thinking about if the Yankees get through this series, which they most likely will. Postseason at Progressive Field, 3 for 30, two homers, 16 Ks in 8 career games. Grounder right to short. Rocchio gathers and he'll throw him out. Wow. Good throw by Rocchio. I'm trying to think of the matchups. Which one would give the Yankees more, I guess, of a challenge? Well, obviously the Dodgers lineup is like insane. Their pitching is kind of a sus, though. They have Yamamoto. They have Yamamoto. They have Bueller. Bullpen game. Swing and a miss from Stanton. Yamamoto, Bueller, bullpen game. I don't know who else they have. 0-1. Now, see, they actually did have Gavin Stone, but he got hurt. Kershaw can't freaking stay healthy. Glasnow is hurt, of course. The dude literally came back a couple times and got hurt immediately after. He's been on and off the freaking IL. Ball two. Look at the Dodgers rotation. Real quick here. Grounder. Again, the Rocchio. He'll gather. He'll throw. Got him. So 1-2-3 inning. Ruling 1-2-3 innings. We go to the bottom of the third. Let's see your Dodgers. Los Doyers. We bet we be luck to score runs this game. Let's see what the Dodgers pitching rotation looks like right now. So they, oh yeah, Jack. That's right. They have Yamamoto, Jack, and Bueller. Well, they have their bullpen games, which I mean, you do have like Ryan Brazier, but their bullpen is disgusting at the back end. You have Kopech and Trinan. Honeywell could be a starter. Knack is a starter. They could always add like some guys as well. Inactive. They could always like bring up some dudes. Just sucks though because like look at the listen to the guys that they have on their IL in terms of pitchers alone. Alec Glasnow, Tony Gonsolin, Clayton Kershaw again, Dustin May, River Ryan, Emmett Sheehan, and Gavin Stone. Only one of those guys is on the 15-day IL, and that's Kershaw. Everyone else is out long term, like long term. They also have Brogdon and Gratterall also on the IL from the bullpen. Elbow tendonitis. I mean, it's funny. It's not funny, but like it's crazy because all but one is like upper body, elbow, Tommy John, flexor tendon, Tommy John, and then shoulder for Stone, and then you got Kershaw with toe inflammation, and then you got plantar fasciitis, and then shoulder inflammation for Brogdon and Gratterall. So I don't know when they'll be back, if at all this year. Probably not. Well, I already know Gonsolin's done, and then Ryan and Sheehan are done for a while. Kershaw, we'll see if he comes back. Probably not. And then, of course, you have Shohei, who's technically recovering from Tommy John, but he's a two-way player, so all he has to do is just hit. But next year, they're going to get him back on the mound again, and damn. Yeah, if you're a Dodger fan, you're thinking, if we don't do it this year, that sucks. But next year they'll be even better because they'll have Shohei back on the mound. Pitch to Rocchio is inside ball one. Pretty clear. Schmidt attacking the inner part, trying to get us to chase the inner pitch. 435 average in the postseason for Rocchio with a home run this series. Ball two. Top of the order coming up. Remember, Guardians had 2 straight base hits. Oh, walk and a base hit, excuse me. And then Feeble to follow it up. 2-0. Pitch. And it's hit off the glove of the first baseman, Birdie. And there's another base hit. I think I'll call that a base hit off of John Birdie. So another leadoff base hit and leadoff runner. Just off the glove. Birdie almost made that catch. Just off the outer edge of the glove, about like where his pinky would have been. Wow. Now here's Stephen Kwan. It hasn't been the problem. It's scoring. If you got like a run per hit, we'd have scored like 100 runs. 8-game postseason hit streak. Longest to start career in franchise history. Of all people, it's him. Like, of all people, it's Brian Rocchio. I called him Slokio for a majority of the season. You know? So, yeah, here's Kwan. He walked. Only 1 RBI, I believe, this entire postseason so far. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Outside, 1-1. Wow. Curry really said that. Uh-huh. He also said that the Yankees are a fraudulent organization. 1-1. And Kwan Good amount of wood, but not enough. That's the deep part of the park, and there's one down. Might have just got a little underneath it. Rokio was actually really good, though. Like, who would have thought Rokio would be as good as he is? Man, Zerto got a base hit last time up on what seemed like a mile high pop out, fly out, dropped in front of Soto. Somehow. 0-1, Rokio on first. Steal. Wait, steal. 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 Oh, he decided not to, and it's a ball. 1-1. The guy's got to get aggressive. I remember when Trevino got bullied by the Red Sox earlier this season. They had like 9 or some steals. They were stealing everything, man. My God. Pitch. Ball. 2-1. Steal. 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 Wait. Again, we're talking about Slokio here. He has cinder blocks for feet. He can't run. 12 for 55 this postseason with runners in scoring position. They have only 8 hits. 1. Ball. 2-1. Kyle. Make your family proud, Kyle. Make the fans proud. Kyle. Totally, Kyle. Totally. Here's a 3-1 pitch. And Manzardo, right field. It's gone. Totally. 2-run home run for Kyle Manzardo. Totally, Kyle. Totally. What am I doing with my freaking thing here? There you go. Yeah. Totally, Kyle. Totally. It's totally Kyle. It's his first postseason home run. Totally. That's the first time the Guardians, I think, have led in this series, too. Totally. Ball, too. First time I think the Guardians have led this series. Totally, Kyle. If you remember where that's from, you are a true 9 days baby. Or you just were old enough to watch Amanda's show. That show was goated. That's where a lot of the kids show stars got their start. Drake Bell, Josh Peck, Amanda Bynes. Yeah. I don't think Miranda Cosgrove was on that show. No, she came in on Drake and Josh. 2-0 to Ramirez. There you go, Kyle. Totally, Kyle. Totally. And then J Ram swinging at garbage as usual. He tries to be like totally Kyle, but you're not totally Kyle. Aries love fat fingering a tweet. Whoa. There we go. 2-1 to Ramirez. Swinging. Lewis from before. Stop swinging at it. God, you're like a damn rat with cheese. Name pitch, loser. 2-2. Ball. Off. Foul. All right, payoff pitch. Can Jose actually take the walk? Ball. Hey, miracle! I'm doing the Dodgers celebrate. There you go. And another base runner. That's what, two straight or three straight guys have hit against him. And now here's Josh Naylor. A one to Naylor. Pitch. Strike. Guardians up 2-1 after the home run by Kyle Manzardo. This is, I believe, the first time we've led at all in this series. 0-2. Naylor puts foul. Just barely foul. Almost snuck it through there for a base hit. Yeah, just look at the umpire. Did he just jump over that ball? Yo. 0-2. Did he go? No. 1-2. 1-2 count. Foul again. Oh, he's doing a good job fouling pitches off. Really making Schmidt work. We got to get a base hit here, man. Here's the 1-2 from Schmidt. Swing and a miss. Of course. That's his favorite spot. They don't know. They can't stop swinging at the pitch inside. Here's Lane. And Ramirez. Save. Steal second base. There you go, J-Ram. I thought he was gunned down. They're gonna look at it. Yep, they're gonna look at it. Slow ass probably got out. To tell. It's close. Watch them call him out. I still find it funny how they go to New York for the review calls against a team from New York. They should have put the review like in a city like where there's no teams, so there's no fear of bias. Obviously, the MLB is not going to be biased. I think he might have got in there, but his hand's on the base. Barely in there. You can really tell that they did call him safe originally. Talking to Verdugo and Rizzo. Ramirez. Hey, J Ram, you should Riz up Soto. He's safe. J Ram over there trying to Riz up freaking Soto. I'll be like, hey, yo, you come play with me. Come play here. Get out of this freaking rat hole town. Come play with me. We be superstars. Tampering. Red Sox Pablo Sandoval. Comparing Josh Naylor to Red Sox Pablo. I mean, Red Sox Pablo was a chubby dude. Here's the 1-0 to Lane. Strike. One one to Lane. Swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2. Look at it. Ump cam. Okay. 1-2. Ball. 2-2. Ah, stop it outside. All right. 50th pitch of the evening. Pitch. Ball 3. That was close. Too close. Brett Osmus? That's right. They brought in Brett Osmus to be the bench coach. Ah, payoff pitch. Copper over to short. He's out. Ooh, that was close. Wow. And remember, Lane can run too. Wish that would have really just like bit off a lip and just went, just died at the lip of the grass. That was close. How close? Yeah, half a step. All right. Well, the Guardians took the lead 2-1, heading to the fourth. Is this also the well since game one of the ALDS? Is this the earliest we've taken a lead? No, no, it's not. Never mind. No, I think game four we took the lead early too, and then we kept flip flopping. Jay says, "Let's go Cleveland." Yeah. Gotta listen to this radio call real quick. Thought I saw he hit the ball 108 miles per hour for that home run. That's funny. So yeah, the reason why we took the lead, a Kyle Manzardo 2-run shot to right field. First career postseason homer. And here's Dennis Chisholm against Matthew Boyd. Fouls it back. What's up, Raul? Struck out his first time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball. Pitch. Rounder. Soft to Jimenez. Gets the first out. Gotta go to OBS. Yes, there we go. Yeah. All right. 3 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 3 walks though. 3 Ks. All right. Here's Birdie. They say did not go. Ball 1. No pitch. Oh, that one's a strike. That's a strike. 1-1. It's an even better strike. Wow. Okay. Can they take a timeout? One, two pitch. Ball. Okay, outside. Up high. Just around the letters. 2-2. Struck him out. Another strikeout for Matthew Boyd. I always remember when we had to face him when he was with Detroit, he would give us fits. Especially like when he first showed up. Yeah, he was really good. Then you can tell the pitching developers and his pitching coach kind of sucked because then it's like he just got so easy to beat. A walk and a run last time for Volpe. 2-0 count. Don't fall in love with walking, people. I get being careful, but don't fall in love with it. 2-0. Pitch. There's a good strike. There's Stephen Vogt, first season manager. 92 wins, AL Central Championship. Not too shabby. Has a chance at an AL pennant. Not for your first year, right? even considering the circumstances when it comes to this team. 2-1. Grounder to short. Rocchio gathers and throws, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Matthew Boyd. We go to the bottom of the fourth, up 2-1. Nice and easy. Just looks so like chill. To him, it's almost like a mid-September start. Like, okay. In case you have not heard, the Browns are essentially they confirmed today that they are most likely going. No, not most likely. They are going to be moving their stadium location to Brook Park, next to the airport. Now, what that means is, thanks to the FAA regulations, their stadium can't be too high up, so it's going to be more in the ground, just like SoFi. Except it's gonna be not. It's not gonna have a roof with an opening. I think it's mainly gonna be enclosed. I'm not sure if they're gonna put like windows on the end like at US Bank. I'm pretty certain. Not exactly sure, but I'm pretty certain the same architect and developers and contractors that built US Bank Stadium are going to be building our stadium. I'm almost certain that's what it's going to be. Now, of course, the spot where they're going to be building is already vacant. Like the factory that was there isn't there anymore. I don't know if they're going to raise or tear down the other part of the Ford plant, but I don't even think they really need to. They might, though. I don't know what they're going to do. Catfish Hunter? No. Nope. Clark Schmidt. There's a look at Cleveland, Ohio. See Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse right next door. Cavs will be actually starting up in less than a week. Not in Cleveland, though. I believe they'll be in Toronto. 0-1 count for Schneemann already. 5 home runs in the regular season. 0-1. Ball. Just a hair below the zone. Okay, cool. Is the only city to lose a team twice. They've lost all three of their teams, technically. 1-1. They lost their. If you're talking about all sports, they've lost all three of their teams now. Yeah, they have. Oakland lost the Raiders twice, I think. Technically, I guess. I think they did. I thought they did. Oakland, Los Angeles, back to Oakland, then out to Vegas. 2. Grounder. Slow dribbler. Got him. I'm glad they put that feeble piece of garbage friggin' Schneemann in there. I've always asked myself, why is he still here? Like that clip from Family Guy. Why are you still here? And here's Andres. Probably the only non-feeble bat in this bunch. Strike. Even I say not non-feeble, but he's still kind of bad. which is sad because he's actually a really good player. It's just his bat has been noodleized. Pitch. Foul. He did have a surge in September, and then that wore off. It wore off as quickly as it started. 0-2 to Jimenez. Or Jimenez. Outside, ball one. Schmidt at 59 pitches, and there's Austin Hedges. We already know how that's going to go. One-two pitch. Oh, stop hitting him so many foul, man. Try to keep him in play. Some of these could have been like legit base hits, but they go foul. They hook foul last second. 5 for 11 in the postseason and regular season against Schmidt with a double and 2 Ks. So he's done pretty good against Clark, career wise. 2-2. Chopper. And of course, it's a grounded to first base. Out number 2. Slow roller to first base. Austin Hedges. Strike. And Hedges to left field. Oh my God, it's a base hit. Austin Hedges has a base hit. And he slides in a second with a double. Okay, Hedges. Hey, Hedges actually got a base hit. Wow. Okay. I guess even as they say, a blind mouse finds an even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. Here's Brian, arguably our hottest hitter right now. Strike. Imagine he went for 2. Like, doing Hedges, you bum. Luckily, he got in there. A single and a run for Rocchio. First hit by a catcher this postseason for the Guardians. Oh my God. Grounder to first. Stop hitting it, first baseman. Oh my God. Jeez. Every freaking out. Grounded to first. Grounded to first. Grounded to first. Jeez. This make it interesting. It's really our first hit by a catcher. Like, that's actually insane and sad. Uh, so I don't know how many more innings we're going to get out of Boyd. Maybe a few more, at least, I think. At least one of them get through these next two. Set it up for the demons in the bullpen. Hopefully we can anyway. Be right back, guys. All right. Then give it up for base runner 50. On the bright side, the Guardians do have the top of the order coming up next inning. But Austin Hedges really just got the first hit from the catcher position, like this entire postseason for us. That's actually insane. Insanely sad. There's a look at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Here's Verdugo against Boyd. First pitch ball. There's a look from is it the blimp? Calm waters on the lake today. Here's the 1-0. Verdugo fouls it off. 1-1 count. Then you have Trevino. And then you get to the top of the order again. So a double for Verdugo last time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he hits a fly ball left field. Out. Number 1. So there's out number 1. 70 pitches for Boyd here in the top of the 5th. The way this is trending, he's probably only going to go maybe 6. Grounder to short. And there's out number 2. There's Cade Smith warming up. So again, like I said, he's probably going to go maybe this inning. And then they're going to probably have Cade come in for the demon part of the order, which would be, of course, Soto, Judge, and Stanton. If Torres gets on. If you're Boyd, though, you're trying to get out of this and get us back to the plate where maybe we can do some damage. Ball 1. Because I already know if Boyd doesn't get through this, then you're going to bring in Smith to face Soto. I already know the plan. So here's Torres. He walked first time up. Strike. That's cool. Bullpen cam. I mean, not bullpen. Umpire cam. Home plate umpire cam. Looking out towards field. Pitch. Ball. Are we just going to look at this the entire time? Because that would probably make people kind of dizzy. That would be pretty dizzy, not going to lie. 2-1. Counter. Again, the Rocchio settles and throws. Got him. 1-2-3 inning from Matthew Boyd. And that's most likely going to do it for him. So 5 solid innings out of Matthew Boyd. Honestly, I don't know. Would you want him to face the meat of their order a third time? No. I would have Cade go against those guys. Yeah. But Matthew Boyd, though, like, okay. Guardians will have the top of their order coming up. Here in the bottom of the 5th, up 2-1. This would be a great time for some more insurance runs. would be a great thing to see, though. Wow. Manzardo first home. How about this? First home run by an Idaho-born player in the MLB postseason since Harmon Killebrew, 1970 ALCS. Harmon Killebrew. Wow. Matthew Boyd shoving. I love it. If only his catcher, or not his catcher, if only his first baseman wasn't an unathletic, you know, Chungus. I don't think he would have allowed a run. Because if you think about it, two plays that he easily could have made, but he's got a jelly pack on his, yeah. Me jumping with a backpack. That's Manzardo. I mean, that's Naylor right now. Yeah. Like playing baseball with a backpack on, but not on your back, but on your front. Bottom of the fifth, Matthew Boyd shoved. I don't know if that's it for him. They might give him another inning, but I don't think so. I think he's done. You don't want him to face their meat of their order a third time. That's great stuff for Boyd, and yep, that's gonna do it for him. It's like, all right, you're done. You did your job. Now let's score some more runs for the bullpen demons, please. Pitch. Ball one, Quan. 67 pitches now for Schmidt. 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 4 Ks on 75 pitches for Boyd. Really good outing from Matthew. 1-0 from Schmidt. Holds up, strike. Oh, I see we got a Yankee fan in the chat. This says Cleveland's garbage. Okay. Yeah, all right. 1-1 pitch. And Quan. And watch out. Makes the catch. Judge, I thought he was going to run into Verdugo, but no. Almost nothing gets past Judge. And they got Tim Hill warming in the pen, it looks like. Or at least he was warming. 69 pitches for Schmidt. Nice. And here's Manzardo, homered last time up. 2-run shot gave us the lead. First career postseason home run, of course, for Kyle. First season with the Guardians. And a grounder, that'll go to second. Yep, now we're going to have to defend this 1-run lead, as always. It's what our offense always does. They don't add runs. They get 2 or whatever, and then they just try to defend it. They total up. Look at that sky. Here's J-Ram. Homered or in game 2. Hasn't done anything in this game thus far. For the most part. I mean, what, he got a hit? A walk and a stolen base. Yeah, so he's 0 for 1. Swinging at garbage again. Oh, this guy. So he's trying to be that guy. He's trying to be Barry Bonds. 72 pitches for Schmidt. Here's the 0-1 to Ramirez. Damn. Choking. Like, that was random. 0-2. Fouls it off. God, sometimes Jose looks like me playing MLB The Show. Just swinging at everything. And like Will Brennan, just swinging at everything, no matter where it is. Eventually, you're going to run into something. 0-2 to Ramirez. And, can this dude hit fair? God. Every ball he hits. Foul, 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 foul. Like, he went fair down the line into the corner. Then watches Josh Naylor does his usual ground out the first base. 0-2. Ball bounced. That thing bounced extra hard there, and it goes way out of the way. So, 2. Obviously, if there was a base runner, that would have been trouble. But there's nobody on base because feeble. Team goes feeble after getting runs. They always do. They shut down randomly. 2. Hey, he didn't swing at a pitch in on his ankles. Wow. He didn't swing a pitch that was in on his ankles. Progress. Don't watch him do the exact same thing on this pitch. 2-2. Ramirez. Corner, just like I said before. And he will run into second base. 2-out double. I said that earlier. I was like, hey, hit one fair. And he did. That's what I'm talking about. Big time double for J-Ram. Oh, yeah, just beyond the reach of Birdie. And that helmet goes flying off and bops him in the face. Anthony Boyd's like, go. He's like, this is fun. And looks like that's going to do it for Schmidt. So he only goes 4 2/3. So that's the second straight pitcher we faced that we have not allowed to go deep into a game. After Rodon absolutely carved us up like a Halloween pumpkin. Oh my God. So this is gonna be a battle of the bullpens here. We'd be better if we still used Wahoo. Indians Prague field low background. Well, I had to use a picture because this was the last time we were in the ALCS. I usually like to use pictures that I can like the good, if I can find a good one from the last time a team was in that series. I couldn't find one really that was good for the Tigers series. Otherwise, I would have used that, but we'll switch it up. Sometimes I'll use one from like maybe you know, a previous series or previous game. This was probably the best picture I could really find. Every once in a while, I'll use an Indians picture. Maybe it'll bring the good vibes, because obviously the Guardians won this series against the Blue Jays back then. Jose, 9 doubles in postseason history for the Guardians, tied with Sandy Alomar. Damn. Most doubles in postseason history. Now let's see if they can add a run here with Josh Naylor at the plate against the lefty. Oh, let's be serious here. We all know what's going to happen. Soft ground out the first, or he's going to strike out. 3 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 0 for 1 on save opportunities. Jimmy Hill, former Royal and Padre. 0-1. Foul off again. Oh, 2 pitch. High ball. 1-2. Base hit could be huge. Fly ball, left field. And out number 3. Verdugo makes the catch. And of course, we do nothing. As usual. 6th inning coming up. Bullpen time for the Guardians. Cade Smith will be coming in to face the 2-3-4 hitters. Oh, brother. Okay. 97 Indians. The picture's from the 2016 ALCS. The shirt's from 1995. The 95 Guardian lineup. So here's Cade Smith. 8 innings in the postseason in 6 games. 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 14 strikeouts. Wow. And he'll face the teeth of the Yankee order. Soto, Judge, and Stanton. for 2 with a flyout and a ground out for Soto. Straight 1-1, 0-2 count, 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2 for Soto. Pitch. Chopper. Tarokio gathers, throws, got him. 1 down. Strikeouts, a 9 on the 4-seam, 3 on the sweeper, and 2 on the splitter. I don't know if the Dodgers or Mets have a reliever as nasty as Cade Smith. And Judge fouls off the first pitch he sees. Here's the 0-1. Strike. Two. Fouls it back right off the netting. And the Yankees got Ian Hamilton warming up in the pen to face the 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Guardians. 0-2 to Judge. Pitch. And a miss. Struck him out with the splitter. Man, look at that splitter. It just dropped. Wow. That's why they look like that. Because, my God, that thing has. The nastiness is just insane. Here's Stanton. Here's the 0-1. Strike. Come on, Cade. 2. Flounder. Over to Ramirez. He can take his time. Got him. 1, 2, 3 inning. Got him 6. Coming up. Might have been the smoothest inning from a reliever lately. Like some smooth innings in this game. Already going to the bottom of the 6th. I've only been streaming for an hour and 48 minutes. Oh my goodness, brother. See? Stephen Vogt's going to look like a genius for that. Because if he left in Boyd, I bet you those guys probably crush him. Because having your pitcher face their better hitters 3 times, that's a risk. That's a risk. So let's add some more runs here. Cade Smith is disgusting. Iceman. Uh, 10 straight strikes to Soto, Judge, and Stanton. 8 fastballs. Who else would even try that? Nobody. He did throw a splitter to wrap that up, but yeah. Hmm. I thought maybe that might be an infield single. But then I remembered that the runner was a man with quads made of cement. Oh, that's tough talking about Stanton like that, man. Like I said, when he hit the ball to third, I was like, he can take his time because Stanton's not a runner. Nope. Not a runner at all. Man. So I would like to see us add at least another 2 runs or so, just to give us a little bit more wiggle room, especially with Gaddis coming up. Now the good news is we won't face the teeth of their order again, I think, until the 9th. Because the 7 inning would be 5, 6, 7. So Thomas will lead off here in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, that was the 2, 3, 4 for the Yankees. So 5, 6, 7 in the 7th, 8, 9, 1 in the 8th, 2, 3, 4 in the 9th. That's the way it stands right now. Rafa, Hernandez, Brito, and Carlos Baerga. Wow. So here's the pitch from Hamilton. Outside, ball 1. Ian Hamilton was actually a guardian, I think, for a little while. And yeah, I think was it last year or 2 years ago? He was a guardian. We traded Sandy Leon for him. I think that was last year. Ball 2. 1 in the 3rd innings, 1 hit, 3 Ks for Ian Hamilton. To Thomas. Thomas! Foul. Now, with where that ball ended up, that might have been a double for Thomas. Essentially, Thomas doesn't really get hits unless they're big hits. Had a grand slam, and he had a home run and a grand slam against the Tigers. Hasn't really done a whole lot so far this series. Oh, 3-1 to Thomas. Now, if he gets on, would they have him try to steal? Because he can steal bases. That's essentially his bread and butter. 2 homers, 9 RBIs this postseason. 3-1 from Hamilton. Ball 4. Essentially a very uncompetitive at bat against Lane. Now we'll see if they get aggressive. They've already had Jose trying to steal earlier, which he got the base. Are they going to try and bully Trevino here? We'll see what they do. There's Thomas taking his lead. Schneemann at the plate. Ball 1. So you have a pitcher that's struggling, don't help him out. Unless you're sure you can get a big hit or something. Over 3 in the postseason, mainly as a pinch hitter. 0 for 2 so far tonight. 1-0. Neiman, ball it bounces. And they're going to get a runner at him. Somehow, some way, Schneemann just beat the throw to first. When the first baseman or pitcher, whoever was there, was like a foot away. Bounced off out of Birdie's glove. Let's see. They got there at the same time. So it might, I guess, what would a tie go to? I think they're going to challenge this. It's probably not going to stand. It'll probably go as an out, but still, he moved the runner. Let's see. They got there around the same time. He's out. Okay, he's out. He's out. Yep. I guess if anything, he moved the runner. I'd be shocked if they say this is safe. Unless they say he didn't touch the bag. We'll see here. Did he even touch the bag? He's okay. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, I figured he was probably out. I thought maybe like he didn't touch the bag, but he did, like on the side. Like I said, on the positive, he moved the runner, got him in the scoring position. Of course, that's always been a bit of bugaboo for us lately. And you have possibly the most feeble hitters coming up. So watch a Strand laying at second here. And let's see what are they doing here now. Oh, they're even a meeting. No, he's out. I thought he might have been able to get safe. I was shocked they actually called him safe to begin with. Now they're talking to Hamilton about something. All right. Oh, ooh, he hurt himself on a warm-up throw. Watch this. So he goes to throw, and the kick around, like he moved weird, and he might have hurt himself. So yeah, he's not hurt. And immediately, Trevino called for, and they're gonna bring in a new pitcher. So now we got to wait a little longer. Fakest injury in sports history. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Mm. Soto talking to J Ram earlier. ESPN actually did an article, which I'm not going to get mad at it. They did an article making the case for all four teams in the championship series when it comes to the Soto sweepstakes. And of course, they say the Guardians, oh, they're not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If David Blitzer has his way, it probably could. Just like give him a couple of team options. Load that sucker up. If you want to put butts in seats, we had 14 sellouts this year. You want to double that? Freaking bring in Soto. Soto and Josh Naylor. No, not Josh Naylor. Jose Ramirez would feed families. I would willingly eat $30 hot dogs at that stadium if that's the case to pay for his contract. So far, only one thing on the parlay has hit, and that's J Ram. No surprise. So they're going to go with the lefty here to face Andres after Ian Hamilton apparently got hurt on a warm up ball, throwing warm up pitches. Indians trying to at least force a 5-game series. This is right now slated to 4 because we are losing 2-0. We can hold on. That'd be huge. Mesa, 2 1/3 innings, 1 hit, one strikeout in 1 game out of the Yankee pen. Former Blue Jay pitcher. Again, the Yankees just kept turning around their bullpen for a majority of the season. Like they used to have like Caleb Ferguson and stuff, and De Los Santos. They didn't last long at all. Pinch to Andres. Outside, ball 1. Come on, Andres. Oh. Bring on Lane, please. No? Coming to Andres. Problem is, you got freaking Hedges on deck. It's off. Oh, horrible throw from Trevino. And Lane steals third with relative ease. Like I said, Trevino sucks behind the plate. Just ask the Red Sox. In a game earlier this year, they stole, I think, like 9 bags off of him. Pretty ballsy, too, going for the steal with an open right-handed box. Still, that throw was horrible. Luckily, Chisholm has a good hops. Otherwise, that ball goes into left field. 2-1. Ball 3. Too bad it probably won't matter because Hedges is on deck. Three one coming to Jimenez. Fouls it off. I'll take a sac fly. I will take a sac fly right here. And there's Tim Herron warming up. So he'll get the 7th. We'd like to add another run or two here, please. Come on, base hit. Nothing. Don't need to overdo it. Just get a base hit here. Off pitch. Letter base hit. And Thomas will score. See, it's simple. Need to overdo it. Don't have to hit a homer. A base hit will simply do. There you go. Let's go, Andres. 3-1. Just right up the middle. Second baseman was playing way on the inside. Still couldn't snag that ball. Even if he did, he would have still had to get Lane Thomas at home. I don't think he would have been able to. Lane Thomas can fly. Here's Hedges. Actually had a double last time up. Jimenez success. We love to see it. All inside 2-0. There's slider. 2-0 count to Hedges. Swing and a miss. I'm gonna try to steal again here. I'll just keep bullying this freaking scrub ass catcher, Trevino, until he can throw you out. Keep trying to steal. 2-1. Ball 3. 3-1 count to Hedges. And you have Brian Rocchio on deck, who has been, like I said earlier, one of our hotter hitters this postseason. Come on, Austin. 3-1. Go to first. Jimenez gets back in time with ease. No problem. And now they have Cousins warming up in the pen. One. Swing and a miss. That's ball 4, but of course Hedges has to swing. Ryan Rocchio on deck. 1 for 2 so far tonight. Or this evening. Payoff. Upper foul. It was a slow dribbler. He just has to regroup, and then Jimenez goes back to first. Bullpen. 4. Wow, a walk for Austin Hedges. And now that'll bring up Brian Rocchio. And there's Bubble Boy, freaking Aaron Boone, as Matt Blake will go talk to him. Bubble Boy. The bubble blowing boy. I was going to say double baby, but no. Bubble blowing Boonie baby. Ugh. Bubble blower. Bubble Boy. Bubble Boy. They call him Bubble Boy. Bubble blowing boy. Bubble blowing baby. Wah wah. It's actually crazy how the Yankees went from legendary managers like Joe Torre and Girardi to Aaron Boone. And they wonder why they haven't been able to make a World Series. Right? Not to mention they've always ran into Houston or Boston or even the Guardian or the Indians that one time. They've always ran into superior managers or teams that are just flat out better. Here's the first pitch to Rocchio. Now is where I'd try to steal with Jimenez. Pitch. Hops it up. And it's out number 2. Oh, Rocchio, you bum. Now you're going to be a bum. Of course, all that, and then he pop fly on the first pitch. It's taken off. And another horrible throw. And again, Jimenez steals third. They should be bullying Trevino on the bases. This hit here could add another run, which would be huge for our bullpen. A little bit of a cushion. 0-1 from Kwan, or to Kwan. Strike. 0-2. It's Stephen Kwan right now. Jimenez just stole third. 9 home runs versus righties, 5 against lefties. .839 OPS against lefties, though. 0-2. Chopper. And that'll retire the side. All right, innings over, but the Guardians do add another run, and it's 3-1 going into the 7th. And we'll see who the Guardians put on the mound here in the 7th. So far, they've had fantastic showings from Boyd and Smith. And we'll see who comes in. It was Heron warming up last I saw. He'll face I believe it's the 5-6-7 hitters. Just setting up for Class A right now, teeth of their order in the 9th. Wow. That's why I want to build up as many runs as possible. I mean, like someone said in this group chat I'm in, the Guardians need to bully Trevino on the bases. Because it's like the throws, Trevino is being saved by the athleticism of Jazz Chisholm. Because Jazz is a pretty athletic dude. He has those hops. After all, he played center field for the Marlins, so you gotta have hops to play out there to try to rob balls from going over the wall. So he's got hops. That's why if I get legit runners on base, I would test the crap out of him. Even if you get out, it's like, well, you tried. As far as coming up in a little while, you got Game 4, Dodgers and Mets. I was actually thinking about doing yesterday's game, but nah. Saw the score and I was like, thank God I didn't do that game. That game got ugly quick. So let's see what they got here for the 7th. 3-1 guards. Chaz Chisholm against the lefty Heron. Ball 1. Okay. Come on, Timmy. 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, 5 Ks in the postseason. He was one of our most used relievers. 75 appearances in the regular season. It's damn near half the season. 2-0 count to Chisholm. Come on, Timothy. 2-0. Try. Chisholm gave up on that pitch. He thought it was going to be a ball. Looked like he was going to put a bunt down, but he's like, nah. Talking to the ump about it. Do 1 from Heron. Ball. Come on, Heron. So we've got to be the bum pitcher coming in and ruining all the vibes. 3-1. Ball 4. This loser literally cannot throw strikes. Here we come with Tim Heron to ruin the vibes. Hey, Tim, the objective is to throw strikes. Addis, Smith, and Heron. There's Clase waiting in the pen, eventually hoping to get a chance, but fouls it off the leg of Hedges. Got to walk it off. Took it off the padding. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Double play. There's 1 and 2. Let's go. Big double play. That was a slow dribbler, too. There you go, Tim. All right. Now here's Volpe. Pitch. There's a strike. On 1. A 1-1, excuse me. Pitch. Strike. Coming in the Volpe. Here's the 1-2 coming to Volpe. Pitch. Oh, he almost offered. So if we get Volpe out here, this means in the 8th, it'll be 8-9-1. So then the 9th would legit be 2-3-4. Okay. 2. Liner. Base hit into the corner. And that is a 2-out double for Volpe. Freaking Tim. Just when it looked like he was going to get out of it clean. No. That's their 3rd hit of the game. So now you'd have, I think this is what, Birdie coming up here? Or is that, no, that was, yeah, it's Birdie. Oh, it's Verdugo and then Trevino. That's right. Ball. Here we go with this garbage now. Got to stress us out a little bit. Freaking Tim Heron. If only we still had Henches. Strike. But Henches hurt his shoulder and we hadn't seen him for a while. He's out, I think, for a long time. Into next year, definitely. And then Trevor Stephan, we already know about him. He's not coming back until probably next year, sometime. Middle of next year, I assume. 1-1. Ball. Hate having to stress out watching a pitcher, but that's the case with this guy. And Tommy Kahnle warming up in the Yankee pen. They had Cousins warming up for a little while earlier, but now they have Kahnle warming up. Here's the 2-1. Verdugo. Fly ball. Kwan comes in. Makes the catch. Retires the side. A little scary, but he got the job done. Gave up the double. No harm, no foul. Just their 3rd hit allowed in this game. And it's time to stretch. Yeah. Which means in the eighth. Oh wow. So we avoid Judge in the ninth. Ooh. We got to deal with him in the eighth against Gaddis. Oh God. Oh, actually, no. We get. That's right. We get Judge and Stanton in the ninth. Oh God. They'd be the 9-1-2 hitters in the eighth. So catcher Trevino. That's right. Yeah, catcher Trevino, and then you get Torres, and then Soto. Wow. Okay. Then in the ninth, you get right now it'd be Judge Stanton. Oh joy. Against Class A, getting Judge and Stanton. Zach Werenski got an assist. Who scored? But they were even playing tonight. It's the beauty of Guardians, have me not even thinking about the Blue Jackets right now. It's not even that bad of a team. Like I've said in my preview for them, it's like they're not going to be a cup contender. They're at best, I think, a dark horse for maybe to slip in as a wild card or something. But I'm not expecting much out of them. I just want to see the youngsters look good. Oh, they're facing Buffalo. Who scored? Oh, Chinnikov scored. Did he? Igor Chinnikov. China. Get to China. Okay. Okay, bottom 7 coming up here. See if the Guardians can again add another run or two here coming up. I think we got our 2-3-4 hitters: Manzardo, Ramirez, and Naylor. If they have Manzardo still in the game. Otherwise, it'll be Fry. It's a shot from, I think, the blimp. Of course, you got Brian Anderson, Jeff Francoeur, and Ron Darling in the booth. I really have enjoyed Brian Anderson calling our games. It's much better than Bob Costas, his old ass. They need to just have Bob Costas, as they say, go out the pasture. Just say, okay, Bob, you've had a great commentary career, but you're kind of cooked. So, yep, it is indeed David Fry against Tim Mesa here in the bottom 7. 1 home run, 5 RBIs this postseason for Fry. And he fouls it off. Mesa came in after Ian Hamilton. Yeah, okay. Ian Hamilton hurt himself throwing a warm-up pitch after a review call. 1-1. Ball inside, 2-1. Tomorrow, I believe it'll be Luis Heel against Gavin Williams. That'll be a doozy. Gavin hasn't pitched since before the season ended. 2-1. 1. Kind of shocked though, because he has been in the bullpen, but they haven't used him. And Gaddis warming up. There's Aaron Boone. Pitch. Outside, ball 4, and another leadoff base runner. And here comes Jose. And let's see what Booney's doing. Nothing. Standing. Oh, he's coming out. And he's probably going to go to the righty Canely to face off against Ramirez. I didn't know this at first, but J-Ram's actually better from the right side. So, of course, they're going to make him hit from the left side, where he's also pretty good, but not as good. I always thought he was better from the left side, but no, he's amazing from the right side. Actually hitting the home run derby from the right side of the plate. So the once upon a time, the former White Sox will come in. What's up, Jason? Tell me why in hell didn't Smith come back out? Only threw 10 pitches? Matchup. Damn. Luckily, my microphone was off because you would have heard me probably once again talk about how my internet is garbage. Here's the 0-1 to Naylor. Swing and a miss. This dude sucks. Oh, Zambic. Oh, whoa. I can never believe it's not so. Oh, Zambic. Get this man on a treadmill. I hate this dude because he sucks so bad. You can tell I'm mad at somebody when I start singing about him or something. When something pisses me off, I start singing about it. How much I hate you. 0-2 pitch to Naylor. Pitch. And he swings because he's a bum. He's a bum. He's a bum. He's a freaking ass bum. God, he's a tub of goo. He's the blob. Oh my God, it's the blob. Boing. Boing. Oh, up high. Lane. God, he is literally a tub of goo. He's Daniel Vogelbach. He's our version of Daniel Vogelbach. Ah. 1-0 pitch. Oh, ball 2. I don't think, like, Josh Naylor is family trait in the Naylor family to be ass at baseball randomly. It must be a Naylor family trait to be ass. Like, my God, he literally reverted to a big old tub of goo. Oh, 3-0. Lane Thomas out here having some damn good at bats. He is 0 for 2, but he's had some fantastic at bats. Oh, man. 3-0. 4. And he will take a base. So, man, if only we didn't have a baseball player version of a tub of goo playing first base. Oh my God. For those who've watched X-Men, you guys know Blob, right? Big dude, looks like he's like 500, 600 pounds. If the Blob played baseball, that's Josh Naylor. He might be one of the most unathletic players I've ever seen. He's like Daniel Vogelbach. Or early career Kyle Schwarber. We call him the player fat. It's not fat. He's unathletic. He's not fat. He's unathletic. There's a difference. I've seen tubby dudes make some insane plays before. A 1? And there's a, ooh, what? Look at this. And there's out number 3. So again, Guardians do a little damage, but can't score because we are allergic to it. 8th inning coming up. It'll be Duck Dynasty, aka Hunter Gaddis, coming on the mound. Uh, and it's so sad, but it's like when you watch Josh Naylor play, you have to really wonder, like, can he see? Are his eyes okay? When he is good, when he's hot at the plate, he is one of the better players on the team. Problem is, he's like good for like a certain amount of time, maybe a span of a couple games. But my God, his slumps can last like at least weeks, even a month at most, maybe more. His slumps, he is legit the worst player I've ever seen. There's, there's like that kind of slump where you can't hit a baseball to save your life. And then you have the unlucky slump, which is you're hitting the ball well, but it's not going anywhere. That's what Quan was dealing with. Now, as we found out, he was actually hurt again. Now, what do you know? He goes on the IL for a little bit. He gets off the bases, or he's off to the side, rehabbing a little bit, resting up. He comes back, and what do you know? He freaking hits a home run in his first game back. I mean, 162 games is a long season. Injuries happen, but damn, bro. Well, what's up, Yusuf? Good evening. We know one thing too. They're probably not going to score next inning either. For us, but the 8th coming up here. I know we're not going to score in the bottom of the 8th. Considering who we have coming up, right? Well, Hedges has done really well. But I mean, look who else you have up. What would it be? Freaking Jimenez, Hedges, and Rocchio. Oh, brother. All right. Guardians have done really well on the bases today. And then Manzardo with the big 2-run homer to get the Guardians the lead. Naylor. Not even close, bro. Sons of Gaddis. 4 and 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 6 Ks in the postseason. 78 games played or pitched. Ranged from like 2 innings to like a half an inning, or like 2 whole innings to like a couple batters. 1-0. There's a pitch, strike to Birdie. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Austin Wells pinch hitting. Okay, I just saw the mustache. Austin Wells, he'll be in it behind the plate. Swing and a miss, 1-2. And there's Clase warming up. So you're gonna have Torres and then Soto this inning, and then you will have Judge and Stanton next inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, sitting him down. When Gaddis is on, he can be really, really good too. Now, because it just barely dinged off the top of the bat. Yeah. So here is Glaber Torres. Swing and a miss. For 2 with a walk. There's the 0-1. Ground to second. Gathers. Jimenez. Who's got him? 2 down. Dude, Hedges is such a good game caller. I don't know if he can have freaking Bo Naylor behind the plate anymore. I mean, obviously Hedges knows what he's doing. He's called games against some of the best with the best pitchers, especially like look at last year. He might have called games with like Scherzer in them, led them to a World Series, low key. Here's Soto, first pitch. Got to be careful with Soto here. Got Judge looming on deck, and then Stanton. It's Class A. 1-0. Ball 2. Is he? I don't even know if he's even going to go after Soto. Got to be careful, though. Because then you got Judge on deck. I would try to get him to ground out again. 2-0 from Gaddis. Yeah, he's not even going to. Should have just put up the 4s and put him on base. But then you got Judge on deck. And I bet you after that, they're going to bring in Class A for the 4-out save. 3-0. 4. Not surprising. So now, yep, here comes Vogt. He's going to bring in Class A for the 4-out save. That was probably the strategy. I guess. Don't want to get burned by Soto. All right, it's time. Here comes Class A. 4-out save. Aaron Judge here, and then you'll have to deal with Stanton. Oh, yeah. Glitchy ass camera. All right. All right. 4-out save coming up. Facing Judge. And then Stanton next inning. And of course, they have Soto on first. I get something dangling out of my nose. That's always fun. When that, trying to blow your nose and it doesn't seem like anything's in there, and then you go to pull it out, and it's like, oh my God. Damn it. Turn my camera off. I didn't think this thing would put up a fight like it is right now. Damn. This thing is putting up a fight right now in my nose. It's like in those shows where you're trying to, when someone's getting pulled out of a room and they're like grabbing on to the wall and stuff, trying to not to get dragged. This thing in my nose is literally like grabbing my nose hairs, and it's like, no. Shush, the fireman is coming. So, Soto on first. Here's Aaron Judge. 5 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 1 homer allowed to Kerry Carpenter. 6 Ks, and he's 2 for 2 in save opportunities in 4 games this postseason. Master Class A. I like that sign. And he faced Judge. There we go. We good. Swung on and fouled it off. Judge 0 for 3, 2 walks in career versus Class A. There's Gaddis. 0-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So I say it's so hard, to get against. That hair color. Does he have earrings in his ears too? All right. Class A, 0-2 count. There's the 0-2 to Judge. Pitch. Oh, okay. Outside, 1-2. Turn this up a little bit. There we go. Yeah. One on first, two out. Here's the 1-2 from Class A. Fly ball, right field at the wall, gone. Of course. Of course. Of course it's tied. Yep. Yep. Of course. That's why he didn't walk Soto. Just knew that was probably going to come back to bite us because, hey, let's walk Soto. No, boy, you go after him. Maybe you bring in Class A to face Soto and have him go after Soto, but no, you don't walk anybody. I understand why you do it, but wow. Here's Stanton. Fouls it off. Really off the wall, too. That was off that walkway. So if that walkway wasn't there, that's a flyout. Hanging a miss, 0-2. An hittable pitcher gets hit deep twice in the postseason. Stanton pops it up. Of course, that's why I say you got to add more runs. But no. Wow. Ball one. 1-2. Uh, 1-2. Jammed him. Why we keep throwing like? Of course. That would happen too. We already know we're not getting a hit in the bottom of the eighth. 1-2. Stanton. High fly ball. And the wall gone. Of course. 4-3 Yankees. Yeah, Hedges. Let's have them throw meatballs right into their nitro zone. All this dude does is give up dongs, apparently. Nothing else but dongs. Wow. I think he touched first, but they're going to check. He did. Yep. Of course, when you throw 100, you're giving them all that power. All they gotta do is just hit it. Dude was practically unhittable all year, and now all of a sudden he's giving up tanks. We Andrew Millered him. Pretty much, we did. They're gonna challenge? All we needed was one more out. Hmm. Well, yeah, we're probably getting swept. I don't know if we win tomorrow. This was our really big chance to get something going, but no. Even when we look like we have something going, we still freaking flub it up. Always some sort of shenanigans. Always. There's always shenanigans when these two teams play. And there's a broken bat. And it gets through. Get him out. Get him out. All of a sudden, he's hittable. Of course. Dude, teams couldn't tag him at all in the regular season. But now it's like, oh, everything he throws, again, in. Just throw a nice juicy meatball to Giancarlo here. Let's see what pitches he threw. If this loser Hedges had him throwing splitters instead of freaking cutters. Wow. Classic Guardians, though. It was 3-1, like 95% of the game. Let's see what this loser threw. Oh, slider. Hedges. They like ban him from throwing sliders. The first one was on a cutter. Again, right in his nitro zone, damn near. And this dude throws one at the damn ground. Vote, are you going to leave Clase in to fully blow this crap? Or are you going to at least, take him out to maybe give us a chance to do something? Freaking Clase, man. Bruins a great start and a great showing by our bullpen. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Two. Fly ball. Here comes the catch. Ooh, nice catch by Schneemann. Of course, not before they added 3 runs on 2 homers. All they needed was one more out. Couldn't even get it. Two run lead, not even safe. They're probably gonna get swept because Wayne Gavin, you don't know what you're gonna get out of him tomorrow. Is he gonna go out there and shove, or is he gonna go out there and get shelled? Of course, this team will just never beat the Yankees. Freaking Royals, man. If Kansas City didn't sell completely, not sell, but turn the goo in the DS, I'd like our chances against them. But no, it's got to be the Yankees. And still, to this day, how funny is it? The one time we make it to the World Series, the Yankees didn't even make it. The Yankees didn't make it. Since then, we've faced these bozos, what, 3 times in the playoffs? And every time we lose to these bums. pissing me off. You're not the only one. I mean, that must be nice to just throw $300 million+ at anybody, you know. Yeah, that's the Yankees, they just spend an ungodly amount of money. And it's so hilarious how they spend an ungodly amount of money and they haven't won a World Series in how long? Like '09, right? So it's almost been what, 25 years? No, 15 years, 15, 25, 15 years, damn near. Yeah. Wow. You could literally have like the best closer ever back there, and they'd still find a way to do it. Like I said earlier, there's always shenanigans when it comes down to these two teams in the playoffs. Even in '07, when we actually beat the Yankees, the Mitches happened. I'm surprised Yankees fans don't say, "Oh, the only way the Guardians can beat the Yankees is with natural nature interfering with the bugs." So they move Rizzo into first base, and Wells is at the plate, behind the plate. Grounder right to short. Throw out number one. We already know we're not scoring here, so what would it be? The freaking trying to think. 9-1-2 in the ninth. So Rocchio, Quan, and probably Fry, I assume. I don't know. They don't really have anyone to pinch hit. It's Will Brennan. They really pinch hit Will Brennan right now. Oi. Fouls it off. Mister, I don't like to stare at pitches. Did I just see a Cubs Twitter account say something about us? Another one, fan bases of teams that aren't even in the playoffs start talking. Oh, one? Base hit Brennan. And he will go to second base. Will Brennan actually got a base hit? I cannot believe it. Will Brennan's success. Wow. Just barely snuck that past Anthony Rizzo. Oh, geez, past Anthony Rizzo's glove. I thought he was going to get that, but it snuck under his glove. Now here's Brian Rocchio with the tying run at second. Rocchio, like I said, has been one of our better pitchers, or better hitters this year and this postseason. 1-1. Again, I would test the crap. Oh no, that's right. Wells is back there now. They took Trevino out. Luke Weaver warming up in the pen, the closer. Come on, get a base hit here. Tie this game up. Fouls it off. Base hit ties the game. Of course. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Oh my God, bro. So now the way it lines up, it would be the 2, 3, 4 hitters in the ninth. With Quan coming up next. Yeah. 1-2. Come on, Rocchio. Don't turn the ass at this point. Ball almost got away. I almost said, how about we try to steal? But again, they don't have Trevino back there no more. That's Austin Wells. Wow. And Trevino was back there. I'd be like, steal all day, like before. 2-2 coming to Rocchio. And foul again. Come on, just hit one over Rizzo's head. Thing about Clase, he supplies the power. 100-mile-per-hour pitches. All you got to do is just hit the ball well, and that thing goes flying. He's human, definitely, as we've seen. Here's the 2-2 to Rocchio. Fly ball, of course. It's a lazy fly ball. And that's 2 down. Yep, we're going to strand Brennan at second. Yep, we're about to strand him. We're not scoring here. Chance to tie the game up. It would only happen with this team, too, right? Shaquan. Strike right down the middle on a changeup. He would have fouled it off or hit it straight in the air. So right now it would be Fry, Ramirez, and Naylor in the ninth. 0-1. Ball. As we walk off the Yankees to win this game. Like I said, there's always shenanigans when it comes to these two always playing. Just look at 2022. 1 from Canely. Ball. 2-1. Just waiting for that lazy flyout that he's always known for right now. All right, 2-1 coming to Kwan from Canely. Pitch. All 3. Three one to Kwan. Pitch. All 4. He'll take his base. Now comes David Fry. Here comes Boone. He's going to bring in Weaver to get, I guess, his version of a 4-out save, I guess. It's no surprise. The one time we made the World Series this millennium, we didn't face the Yankees at all. Even in 07, we faced the Yankees in the ALDS and we somehow beat them. That's when we sent Torrey into retirement. Yeah, we sent Joe Torre into retirement, or at least out of the Yankees. I think he went to the Dodgers for a year or so, a couple of years, and then he retired fully. Like this one, we sent him. Like we definitely, ended his time with the Yankees. That's for sure. Then Joe Girardi. I think he had a couple years after we beat him, and well, no, we didn't beat him, but we almost did. Yeah. But it's just a fact that look at the Yankees team. You know, they have performers. They have guys that show up. Our guys mostly turn into a tub of goo in these moments. I don't know what it is with my teams turning into big old ginormous Olympic-sized tubs of goo in the big games, but that's just the way it is. You know? They wilt away. The Yankees, they have guys who show out. I know when Yankee fans looked at the bracket, they were like, well, if the Royals take care of Baltimore and the Tigers take care of Houston, They should have the easiest road to the playoffs because it's literally them and 3 AL Central teams. And they have absolutely owned the division for a while because the division's filled with mid-market teams that don't really spend money. Yeah, and the White Sox. I think the Twins would have given them fits though. Facing Buxton and Correa, who is the boogeyman to the Yankees. But really, Correa hasn't been all that since he went to the Twins. He's been good, but he's been hurt quite a bit. So David Fry coming up. Weaver on the mound. So now I guess we have a pitch cam problem. Wow, Shohei just got his first hit without a runner in scoring position. Rivera allowed 2 home runs and 141 career postseason innings. Class A has allowed 2 and 2 batters. Mariano in the eighth. Yeah, call up Mariano Rivera out of retirement and have him pitch now. That would have worked out really well, I'm sure. There's your runners on first and second. Base hit ties the game. If you can gap one here, you might be able to take the lead. Here's the pitch to Fry. Watch out, way out there. Just a base hit. That's all we need, David. Can the feeble bat show up again like he did against the Tigers? Walked his last time up. With J Ram on deck. 1-0. Pitch. Fouls it back. Don't have to hit a homer, just get a base hit. Tie this game up. At least it would set us up for a good walk-off. Possibly in the ninth. And now J-Ram would lead off in the ninth with Naylor and then Thomas. Pitch. Hops it up out of play. Come on, David. Of course, the game where Boyd looked great. Bullpen was nails. And hey, let's have Gaddis walk Soto. Which seems like a not too bad idea, except when your closer is out here throwing fire, and if you throw it bad, you get burned. Like you did there. 2 to Fry. Pitch. And he went. Why are you going on a pitch in the other box? God. There's the classic. Freaking loser ass team, dude. They are 100% getting swept because I don't know if I can trust Gavin to do anything tomorrow. He hasn't pitched in literally like almost 2 weeks. Stranding a small village in scoring position to do that, though. Did we really think David Fry was going to get another clutch hit? Oh well. Dodgers already up 1-0. Gonna get Dodgers Yankees. Wow. Matthew Boyd shoved, and it doesn't even matter. Classic. Classic. And here I thought this entire time Tim Herron was going to be the one to blow chunks because he's pitched so much. But no, no. Oh, leadoff bomb by Shohei? That makes sense. Wow. First batter of the game? Mets fans they didn't even have a chance to settle in their seats yet. And he already hit a home run. Like, Mets fans are like, wonderful, clunk. That's the way it is. It's like, oh, boink, and we're losing. Reminds me of that little cutaway in Family Guy. So it'll be Ramirez, Naylor, and Thomas due up in the ninth. New Fry strikeout with runners on base. Not even that. They did the classic tradition of having runners on first and second, and this loser does that stupid. Bo Naylor is now behind the dish. Eli Morgan, 2 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 4 Ks. All we needed was one more out. Of course. Classic Guardians, though. It's tradition. But the Browns literally seeped into this team. They really did. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of like ceremony we performed in 2016. Maybe 2016 was just the ultimate best case, like the best circumstances ever. Right? Team was hitting really well, and they just so happened to avoid the Yankees. Now the Yankees that year were in a transitional period, going from the old era guys like Teixeira, and they were just getting out of Jeter and Teixeira, those guys, and they were getting into the Judge. They hadn't gotten Giancarlo yet, but they had like Brett Gardner, thumb looking ass. Outside, full count. And Verdugo, pitch, ball four. This team is just so feeble, dude. We actually thought 3 runs was going to do the job. Against these guys, you need like 6. You need to like just dump all kinds of runs on them. To where even a solo or 2-run shot wouldn't even matter. They've really been able to put up runs like they did against the Tigers in that game 1, though. I haven't seen an inning like that, and we might not see an inning like that almost maybe again. Getting 5 runs before an out is recorded. Yeah, we're not seeing that from this team again. That's for damn sure. No pitch. First. Dude, I don't even think he moved. I don't even think he moved. He's just standing there with his foot on the bag like, I didn't even move. I didn't even take a lead off the bag yet. Simply put it like this, the Yankees have guys who show up in the playoffs, and we have guys who transform into ginormous tubs of goo. Like, if J Ram and Naylor could show up consistently, we'd be in great shape. But so far, we've had Lane Thomas, Brian Rocchio, with an occasional, with a one big appearance by J Ram with the home run. That's really it so far. Like literally today, we just got our first hit from our catcher, all postseason. Yep. Simply put, this team is just, I think, outclassed. You know, pitch, swing, and he fought it off, but it's a strike anyway. And they have Walters warming in the pen, just in case. Morgan's already thrown 11 pitches. Only looking at Eli Morgan because he kind of has the same facial hair situation I do. Kind of like scruffy, not really full flow. The awkward, like catchy stuff. 2-2. Grounder! Snagged. And they're going to get him in a rundown over at third. And he dropped the ball. Oh my God. Literally cannot help themselves but just drop the ball every time. They get a dude in a rundown and they poop themselves. They cannot help but poop themselves every chance they get. It's kind of funny because so far today they had managed to not poop themselves. Yeah, J Ram, it was right off the end of your glove. Man. There's the derp, right? They poop themselves every chance we get. Second and third. This was our big chance to extend this series, but nope. Nope. Gavin probably going to get shelled tomorrow. Do you want to stream tomorrow's game? I don't even know if I want to stream tomorrow's game. I really don't know if I want to stream that game tomorrow. Wow. Oh, wow. Alvarez tied the game. Or was it Alvarez or Vientos? Vientos tied it up for the Mets. Yeah, this is just a case of, you know, a team that doesn't spend versus a team that spends a lot. And the players that the Yankees have, they all show up in these moments. Our players turn to tubs of goo. They melt away. Swing and a miss. 1-2 to Wells. Then you have Torres. Oh, they're going to score a couple more runs. Yep, they're going to score a couple more runs here. 3-0 comeback. Imagine? Nah, not with this team. Nope. The one time we had a lead in this series and we blow it. Can't even make it up. Cannot even make it up. It's in the DNA at this point. Yeah, it's in their DNA. Struck him out. Finally. It's in their DNA. Poking is in this team's DNA at this point. And they're going to come get Morgan for Walters. Don't let Mayor Justin Bibb gaslight you. Bark unavailable for 10 plus years. Cost to renovate and build new, highly triple current dome cost. Renovate and build new. Yeah. Can't handle oh yeah, West 6 tailgate scene, so spare me the small biz impact. City had 25 years to develop lakefront and didn't. Yeah, pretty much. They just sat there and said, "We like our lakefront." It's not bad, but they probably could have developed it. Oh, it's 2-1 now. Wow, really? Monahan. Oh, alternate captain. Sick. Wow. Pavel Marchenko scored as well. Cool. Wow. Yeah, this team just it's in their DNA. Yep. It's in their DNA. The Yankees own this team's soul. Like you can't even deny it. You cannot deny it. You can't. This the Yankees are the Guardians' boogeyman, pretty much. Sorrow. What other rival? Like big time rival? Maybe Superman? I'm trying to think. I don't even know, but yeah. Two and a third innings, one hit, one earned run, two walks, three Ks for Walters. He'll face the top of the Yankee order. Feels like this inning's been going on forever, but it actually hasn't been. 1-0. Did he go? Nope. Guardians were up 3-1, but they had to face the teeth of the order: Soto, Judge, and Stanton in the eighth with 2 out, and they couldn't do it. They walked Soto. They brought in Class A, and then 2-run shot to Judge, solo shot to Stanton, and here we are. Simply put, the Guardians are a good team, but yeah, unless they're facing a fellow small market team, it just seems like they just get outclassed. They get outclassed. 3-1. You rung him up for a strike. I thought you rung him up for a strike too. He was thinking he was going to first. Like, hold up there, bucko. Get back to the home plate. This might be Gleyber Torres' last year as a Yankee, from what I heard. Full count. Payoff pitch. Here is the pitch from Walters. Fouls it off. Now, if the Guardians can keep this a 1-run game, they will have Ramirez, Naylor, and Thomas due up in the ninth against Luke Weaver. They have to keep it a 1-run game. It's actually impressive because the Guardians, up to this point, had managed to not poop themselves, and now they've just done it a couple times. Payoff pitch. Like, I'll say literally took a ginormous dump, diarrhea dookie on the freaking mound. And then we have the classic base running, caught him in a rundown. Yeah. Payoff pitch. Fly ball. This will definitely score a run, and it'll be 5-3 Yankees. This is what happens when you spend a little bit of moolah and you bring in some absolute playoff risers to your team. Nobody picked us to win this series anyway. Joke, just like the Browns. I said earlier, it's like the Browns' bad vibes have seeped into the Guardians. Like raw, like that nuclear waste seeping into the river and polluting everything. The toxic aura of the Browns right now has seeped into the Guardians. Because for a while there, the Guardians were legit cooking. And then the Brown season started and just ruined the entire aura, the vibe of the city. So at least the Guardians got us to within a week of basketball. That's good. You know, the Guardians got us to basketball season, so we didn't have to just suffer through the Browns. Can't be too mad. Can't be too mad, right? I mean, like I've even said before, when it comes to the organizations spending wise, you got the Yankees who spend on designer stuff, and the Guardians essentially they do their cheap stuff. They go coupon shopping, penny pinch. At least the Cavs are around the corner. Literally, they are around the corner. They're literally around the corner. But yeah, actually, a week from today is no, a week from yesterday is their first game against the Toronto Raptors on the road. 2 pitch. Up. Wow. If only we were able to do that in the eighth, we'd still be winning. We probably would have won this game. I should be like, yeah, the Guardians win game 4, but no, of course not. Bottom 9, down 2. Yep, we're going to see the most absolute feeble lineup or 1, 2, 3 inning ever. This is going to be the most feeble inning ever, I bet. Just tweeted the game from passing. Oh, yeah. He hadn't tweeted all game. And of course, it's Aaron Judge. Like, hey, yo, passing. Why you gotta be like that, fool? Tweet about Kyle Manzardo. Been doing the splits for 3 games straight. Damn, passing. He's from Cleveland, too. He didn't even tweet about Kyle. He tweeted about Shohei. Someone is arguing Class A only blew it because it was the 8th. We scored again. Hey. Someone is trying to say, oh, he only blew it because it's the 8th. He came in for what, a 6-out save in the Tiger series, and he was fine. And by that time, the lead was already multiple runs. But still, he had a 2-run lead here. No matter how many innings you pitch. Well, you can honestly say a lot of people didn't even have us making it this far. I didn't even have us making it to the CS. Waransky with a why not wrister from above the left circle. Ventilli. Oh, cool. 3-1 guard. I must say guards. 3-1 Blue Jackets. So actually not a horrible team. Chili time. You could have been a fan of any team, and I was a born a Guardians fan. And they're going to, I thought they were going to intentionally walk Jose. I was like, no, why would you do that? Why on earth would you do that? No. If Boone really did that, he's really got mush brain. And again, you got to think, it's like, oh, you have Naylor on deck. Either get him to strike out or hit him with stupid ass double play. Tell you what, though, a leadoff double would bang hard here. Strike. Blowing 3-1 leads. Gavin's either gonna go. He's either gonna shove tomorrow, or he's gonna get shelled. And bouncer. And he will not get him. Leadoff base hit. Well, there's your base runner. Here's Josh Naylor. Oh, God. Strike. 1-1. And they have Holmes warming up in the pen just in case. I don't think he'll be needed though. But we'll see though. Got back in time. I was gonna say, I wonder if they'd try to have Jose steal, but you don't want to have your one base runner, one of your big pieces. Like, because right now Naylor is the tying run. 1-1. Get up the damn middle. Oh my god, this dude is such a loser. Double play. Exile this dude to freaking. I don't even know, bro. Get him out of get him off my damn team, dude. This dude literally turned to not even mush. He turned to goo. Ooh. Wow. Goo man. Oh, Josh Naylor's so annoying. Honestly, I would not be mad if we traded him. This is ridiculous, man. 0-1. Especially got Kyle Manzardo, right? We've barely seen Kyle at all in the field. Like at all. He homered today. He homered. He has a sick ass stash too. Yeah. And he doesn't turn it, and it clearly didn't turn into a tub of goo in the freaking playoffs. Only problem was he didn't really play much. Because, we mainly faced lefties. He didn't turn into a tub of goo like this whole team did. Except for J-Ram, of course. 1-2. Goo man. He is a ginormous tub of goo man. The whole Naylor family must have a trait of turning to goo in the playoffs. Oh, hasn't even gotten a hit. He might go the entire playoffs without a hit. He's an ass man. 2-2. No, he's not an ass man. He is ass man. Pretty sad how Austin Hedges got our first hit from the catcher position this postseason. Meanwhile, back in 2016, Roberto Perez, I think, had a postseason where he went off. Off pitch to Lane. Thomas! High fly ball! Deep right! It's off the top of the wall. So maybe the Guardians aren't really dead yet. But of course, if only that tub of goo wasn't batting cleanup. If Vogt had kept the way it was for all postseason, you should have had Lane batting behind Ramirez. Otherwise, it'd be 5-4 right now. It'd be 5-4 with nobody out. But no, gotta have Mr. Tubagoo batting behind J-Ram. Why? What did he do to warrant batting behind J-Ram? Nothing. Except embarrass himself. I mean, literally, he turned into gelatin. And now here's John Kenzie Noel. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. It's John Kenzie. Ooh. With the season on the line. Ooh. Keep Big Christmas or get us a freaking game tying knock. John Kenzie Noel up. Game on the line. He only has like one hit this postseason. One more than Bo. Against a righty, too. Interesting. Wow. Ball. Interesting, too, how they would. Oh, that's for Schneeman. That's right. Makes sense. Yeah, I pinch hit him for Schneeman. That makes sense. I'd have Lane steal. Just for lulls. It's not bad. 1-0. Which? Oh my god! My god. He bat flipped on that dude too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. 109 off the bat. So I guess this is the game for first career homers. All right. Pinch hit, 2-run homer for John Kenzie Noel. All right then. Season on the line. It's Andres. Swing and a miss. He didn't bat for. He bat tossed it. Knock this sucker off, Andres. I swear to God, brother. What's with this team and hitting 2 pinch hit homers? That's the second one this postseason. Against Luke Weaver, too. Wow. All right. Here's the 0-2 to Jimenez. Swung on and missed. And we will play on into the 10th. Now, of course, remember, there is no extra runner. There's no runner on second. My God, he tossed that bat. He's like, yeet. Gee, let that thing go. He's like, not so fast. Brian Anderson. I'm so glad Brian Anderson's calling these games instead of Bob Costas. Bob Costas probably would have lost his voice. Costas would have lost whatever voice he had left. And the thing is, too, we don't give up that other run because of the turn to goo at third base. That's a walk-off, man, but no. I'm gonna listen to that call by Brian Anderson. Man, About that, right? Jonk and Kyle both having first career home runs in the postseason in the same game. Oh, we were going to extras. Hit Bo Naylor. It's time for you to hit one now. Matthew Olivier. Ooh, 4-2. Blue Jackets. Wow. Okay. Drunk stonks. Bat flip. Bat toss. That's not even a bat flip. Oh my god, dude. Ryan Anderson. Gift that keeps literally the gift that keeps on giving. Oh my goodness. Wow. The jolly old man. The big man. The big man. Imagine how much crazier that would have been if that would have been the walk-off. Because if the tub of goo hadn't hit a double play, you probably have two on, right? Or it would have been 5-4, which means you would have had that would have won the game. Joel Embiid's a big Christmas. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Oh, wait. 1-2. Come on, Pedro. If only we didn't have a tub of goo batting cleanup. That's a walk-off. Because J Ram scores on the Lane Thomas fly ball. And then that homer. 1-2. Well, we're still playing. I literally said earlier, there's always shenanigans when these two teams play. Never fails. Never fails. A 2-2 pitch. Come up. Pedro. Yum yum. Need owner. Dana, we actually do have a new owner coming in soon. David Blitzer is technically a minority owner, but he has a pathway to full controlling majority power in a couple years. Here's Stanton. There's always shenanigans when these two teams play. I swear to God. Always. These games literally make use of every single out. 1-0, ball. They make use of every single out. And I think it'll be what? 8-9-1 or 7-8-9 in the bottom of the 10th, possibly. 2-0. Ball three. Yeah, I guess if there's a guy to walk, it'd be this dude. Had the go ahead homer in the eighth, made it 4-3. 3-0 from Avila. Yeah, there's a strike. All right. This game couldn't get any crazier. Oh, they're going to lose. Yeah, if only we didn't have a tub of goo batting fourth. 3-1. Was swinging a miss. My God, what the heck was that swing, brother? Even close, too. And there's Jazz batting behind Stanton. Oh, he almost went after that. But he'll take first. I have been having immense back pain, like a pinched nerve and excruciating pain when I bend forward. No. Maybe have a nerve in your back or something pinching. Ching. All right, so they're going to pull Stanton for a pinch runner. And I think this is Dominguez. First time we're seeing him in this series. I think it'd be a 7-8-9 hitters due up for us, right? No, it'd be 8-9-1. Ball one. Come on, Pedro. Damn. I can't stay mad at this team except the tub of goo, Josh Naylor. Okay, Pedro. So both closers blew a save. That's tough. Both giving up home runs, but ours was one shot. Theirs was two. 1-0. Well, technically, they both gave up 2 on homers to blow the lead. They added another one to give them the lead for good for real though, 4-3. Oh, come on, Pedro. Come on, double play or something here. 1-0. Grounder gets through. Yo, what play at first base? They're gonna maybe look at. Let's see here. I gotta wait. They said no. Okay, so 1-2 down. Okay, that was one hell of a play by Jimenez. Oh my God. Oh, that was a crazy ass play. Going away from everything too. He kind of off balance. He's out. He got him. Reviewing it, they must be. They must be looking at it. No, they're not. They intentionally walked. Okay, that's Rizzo. So they intentionally walked him. Just a tub of goo of him almost botches it again. Tub of goo. Tub of goo. Tub of goo. That dude is a tub of goo. This dude is a tub of goo. Doodah. Here's Volpe. 2 on, 2 out. Pitch. Ball one. Come on up, Pedro. Get a bait. Get a ground out or a strikeout or fly out. Just get an out. Pitch. Strike. This guy's like Brian Shaw. Shout out to everyone watching though. John Kenzie Noel tied it with a 2-run shot in the bottom of the ninth on a pinch hit homer. Fouls it off. 2. Win or lose, game. Did I say game 4 earlier? This is game 3, but game 4 tomorrow. Gavin Williams, I assume, will be on the mound for the Guardians against Luis Gil for the Yankees. I think that's what I remember. If I remember correctly, that's what it is. And they'll flip over to the top of the rotations. Except we don't have Cobb anymore. They put him. They took him off the roster because he hurt again. Got hurt again. Yeah. 1-2. Ball. Yeah. Lively took the spot of Cobb. So I don't know who they're going to have pitching in game 5 if we go there. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, if we even get there. 2-2. Kim Oat. And we go to the bottom of the 10th. Chance to win it. Wow, that play by Andres was gnarly. That's a top 10 play right there. And the tub of goo at first almost ruined it. I'm calling him a tub of goo because he is. He's not even a hard, like a rock solid tub of goo. He is a tub of goo that's very liquefied. Man. All right. Let's win this freaking game. And walk off will just add to it. The ultimate present under the tree. Wow. Oh man. Because that's just the way it is in the playoffs. It's kind of like in hockey, how in regular season hockey they have shootouts, but you don't see them in the playoffs because I can only imagine losing a game in a shootout. Now, playoff soccer does. The MLS does have that. In fact, they had a final a couple years ago come down the shootout. So, Bo Naylor leading off. Oh my God, it's the Goo brother. It's another Goo brother. Oh no. Oh no. We'll be going up against the righty Clay Holmes. Oh my God. 6 and 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 5 Ks for the former closer. They moved him out of the closer role after he blew so many saves. They just got tired of it. It will be the 8-9-1 hitters due up. There's Jonk. Pinch hit for Schneeman last inning and hit a 2-run shot. And again, if we didn't have a tub of goo batting behind J-Ram, we probably win the game because it would have been 5-4 because Lane Thomas hit a ball off the freaking auxiliary scoreboard and left off the wall. And it's hit. There you go. Bo got a base hit. Wow. Everything is happening today. Ooh. Oh, you just got to believe. Brian Rocchio do up. You just got to believe. We're going to see any more first career homer. Well, no, Brian already hit one. He moved the runner. That's all you need to do. See, that's what I like. Sacrifice the guy over. Runner in scoring position with Stephen Kwan at the dish. Oh, joy. Here we go. Not even mad. Because you force the pitcher or the catcher to make a play. I've seen them botch those plays before. Throw it in the right field. He moved the runner. Not even mad. Not even mad. Winning runs at second. Strike. Oh, Slokio, you bum. If you would have beat that out, I would have been like, oh my god. 0-1. Chopper. Runner goes to third. Winning run is up at third. Oh god. Runner at third. Yes, I'm still here, Dash Network. This hit wins the game. Way outside, ball one. And if somehow they walk for some reason, David Fry, oh, you have J-Ram on deck. J-Ram, Naylor, the Tobagoo, and Thomas on deck. They would be up in the 11th if we had to go there. 1-0. That's a strike. Come on, David. Thing is, it's Thursday. It's not Friday. Today is Friday in California. 1-1. Foul. Now, David Fry, I think, is low-key turned into a tub of goo as well. At least he came up clutching the Tiger series. Hey, we got our best hitters coming up in the 11th. Come on, David. Don't turn feeble now. 1-2. Just why not? Walk off, 2-run homer for David Fry. So we literally, I have no words. I have no words. 7-5, Guardians win in 10. And this series is not going to be a sweep. Wow. Really, most of our runs have come via home runs. I love that. I love it. Oh, that's cute, Aaron Judge. That's a nice little homer you had, you know. Same thing with Stanton, but we don't hit just homers. We hit absolute missiles. Wow. Clay Holmes blew another game. Oh, maybe that's why they don't have him as the closer anymore. Ooh, what is this nonsense? It's called guards ball. This thing. And then drop, bat drop. No bat flip, just bat drop. All you needed was a base hit. He's like, yeah, screw base hits. I hit nukes. Wow. He's like, yeah, okay. Well, I know one thing. He didn't turn into a tub of goo there. All right. So, wow. What a freaking. Like I said earlier, these games always have some sort of shenanigans involved. Like, wow. Did I just see that? Did that just happen? Did that just happen? Wow. All right, I gotta change the series here, guys. So yeah, we have ourselves a series. You win tomorrow, and it's a best of 3. So Yankees, 5 runs, 6 hits, and an error. Guardians, 7 runs, 11 hits, and an error. Avila gets the win. He's 1-0. And Holmes takes the loss. He's now 2-1 with a 2.45 ERA. And Yankees fans are once again sad. We love to see it. So, yeah, I'm going to head out and I'm going to try to recover from this and get ready for tomorrow. So, with that being said, I will see you guys. Oh, by the way, how did the starters do? Well, Boyd went 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 4 Ks. Schmidt, 4 and 2/3 innings,